Hey guys, welcome back. I'm sorry guys, I deleted the Malosaur, but no, not Malosaur. Again, I deleted the full animation about Malosaur. So guys, it was very mic are not stupid. Okay, guys. So we're watching SCP, SCP project on Don't Blink, which is I know who's this SCP is. It is SCP-173, and this is also SCP-096, episode 2. What the fuck? And yeah, and then the last one I would do is this one, which is here. I don't know what is this one, but yeah. I make video also on Rake, but I lose my mind. See guys, look at SCP-173 for testing. So guys, let's watch it. Let's watch it. Please guys, like and subscribe, because I need some subscribers to like and subscribe, please. And if no subscriber like, it means I will be a loser and I'll be not good at this video. So please guys, like and subscribe. I need so many subscribers like my videos I need. So let's get started. I forget also, hope you guys enjoy it.
What? What is this place? How did I get here? I don't remember anything. I was walking down the street and I remember blue flashing lights, but that's all. Then darkness. Darkness for days and now I'm here. What happened? Why am I in a prison cell? What is this place?
D-93401. Calm down and read the documentation in front of you.
What? My name is Malosaur, not D9... whatever you just said. Who are you? And why am I locked in a cage? Let me out of here! Let me out!
This is your first and final warning. Stop banging on the door and read the documentation in front of you. It will explain everything. You are Class D personnel, and you are currently inside an SCP Foundation facility. Your personal designation number is D-9341. Someone will be with you shortly to take you to your first procedure. Prepare yourself.
Wait, what? Procedure? I'm not having any procedure done to me. No, I want a lawyer. Hello? I said I want a lawyer now! I don't believe this! Is this some kind of bad dream? Some kind of nightmare? I better pinch myself and hopefully I'll wake up. Ow! I'm still here! What is going on? Hey, are you still there? Well, I'm not going to get any answers from that guy. I guess I better read this. Secure, contain, protect. But contain what? 1 month working period in a top secret research facility. Your work assignments are highly classified? I guess that's why they keep calling me D-9341. Please memorize your designation. During your stay, you will be taking part in various testing procedures, some of which can be extremely dangerous. What else does this thing say? Highly trained researchers and scientists minimize risk. If you fail to comply with the instructions you are given, you'll be sent back to your term in death row. Wait, what? Sent back to your term in death row? What happened when I blacked out? Why can I not remember anything? If everything goes as planned, you'll be released at the end of the month, and you'll be granted an absolute pardon for your previous offences. What previous offences? Well, it sounds like I don't have a choice in doing this. And if I can get through whatever these procedures are, then maybe it'll give me enough time to prove that I'm innocent and here by mistake. But there clearly has been a mistake here.
D-9341. Have you completed reading the documentation?
Yes, I have. But I have questions. I shouldn't be here.
Control room, please open cell D9341. Questions can wait. We are going to your first procedure. Hold on a minute. Why aren't you wearing a standard issue Class D orange jumpsuit?
I don't care about any jumpsuit. I said that I have questions. I haven't done anything wrong. Why am I here? And I'm definitely not going to any procedure.
D9341, this is your last warning. We expect your full compliance from this point forwards. Understand that we are authorized to exterminate any disobedient test subjects. We wouldn't want anything to happen to you, now would we? At least not yet.
Well, by the looks of this paper, it seems as though something very bad is about to happen to me very shortly. What was that noise?
Hold on a minute. Control room, this is Agent Ulgren. We have just heard an unusual noise down in D block. Report, please. That's strange. I repeat, control room, this is Agent Ulgren. Do you copy? Report, please. Unusual noise heard down here in D block. Possible containment breach concern.
A containment breach? Well, what is that? What kind of things are you containing here?
D9341, your procedure is postponed for the time being. Get back in your cell.
I'm not going back in there.
D9341, get back in your cell now.
All right.
Wait here until further notice.
What is going on? Why is the power going out?
I'm not sure. Something is wrong. The comm channel seems to be down. Control room, once again, this is Agent Ulgren. Do you copy? Strange noise, possible origin from SCP was heard in D block. Please respond. Possible containment breach concern here. Oh no.
What's going on out there? What's wrong? What's the matter?
I need to blink.
What? What was that noise? Hello? Are you still there? Hello?
Morning to you. Oh dear. Late again. I must be crazy to agree to take part in an experiment involving SCP-096. But if Dr. Rengard himself has asked for me personally, then I at least have to go and find out what his plans are for this abomination of an anomaly. If I agree to help Dr. Rengard with this, it's going to be one of the most dangerous experiments I've ever done.
Ah, Dr. Apler, good morning. So good of you to join me today.
Good morning to you as well, Dr. Rengard.
Today, you and I will be carrying out cutting-edge research into SCP-096.
Forgive my trepidation here, but it was my understanding that the last experiment involving SCP-096 resulted in the deaths of 2 scientists among a number of Class D personnel and guards. And in the 2 years since that experiment went so terribly wrong,
No scientists have been allowed anywhere near SCP-096. Whilst that is true, I have been given new clearance to study the anomaly. Dr. Rengard, I want to help you, but in order for me to be comfortable taking part in this experiment with you, I need to understand what happened to those 2 scientists that died in the experiment involving SCP-096 those 2 years ago. To put it simply, I don't want that to happen to me. A fair viewpoint. So be it. Now, the unfortunate experiment took place 2 years ago. SCP-096 had only recently arrived at the facility, and at that time, very little was known about the anomaly. Rumors were that if you looked directly at the face of SCP-096, it would enter an agitated state before hunting the person down who had looked at it. It would stop at nothing to kill anybody who saw its face. What exactly happened that night, Dr. Rengard? We do not exactly know what happened. All we know is that 2 scientists stayed behind after the experiment to watch the footage of the SCP-096 interaction with the Class D personnel. Now, are you sure that we should be staying behind late like this? I think we should wait until Dr. Rengard is back and do this tomorrow morning. Noted and ignored. Now let me read this fact sheet again. When someone views SCP-096's face directly, the creature enters a stage of considerable emotional distress. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the subject has viewed the face of SCP-096, it will begin running to the person who viewed its face at roughly 35 kilometers per hour. Nothing can stop it. Upon arriving at the subject's location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and... Ugh, that is horrendous. Now, bring that video feed up from the experiment today. I can't wait a minute longer. I have to see this thing in action. Well, I guess I am kind of curious myself to see SCP-096 in action. I mean, nobody's ever seen it before and lived to tell the tale. It's locked in a cage over 100 meters from here. We aren't going to be looking at its face in real life, only through a recording. Well, here goes. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. It's hideous. Doctor, there's something happening in that cage. These pressure sensors are all going off. That can't be possible. You're reading the instrument wrong. Let me take a look at that. This instrument must be malfunctioning. Patch me into the microphone system used in today's experiment. I want to listen to what's going on in that cage. Alright, give me a second. No, that can't be possible. SCP-096 has entered an agitated state. But that can't be. Nobody has viewed its face. Unless... Oh no. Oh no! What exactly is going on here, Doctor? What if, by viewing the face of SCP-096 on the video footage we just watched, has caused it to enter the agitated state? But I thought you had to look at it in real life, eye to eye. That's what I thought. That's what everybody thought. What if we were wrong? If we were wrong, then that thing's gonna come sprinting down that corridor, kick that door down, and it's gonna kill both of us. What do we do? Get Dr. Rengard on the phone and lock the door. only discovered something had gone wrong the next morning. No traces of their bodies were ever found. Only blood. I can't even imagine what those two must have experienced that night. Oh, you don't need to imagine. The voice recorder was left on when SCP-096 entered the laboratories that they were hiding in. I've decided to help you with your experiment, but only to make sure that what happened to those two scientists never ever happens again to anybody else. Good choice, Dr. Abler. Could you send in the captain, please? Good morning, Dr. Rengard, Dr. Abler. Good morning, Captain. We will be requiring 2 Class D personnel for an experiment involving SCP-096 commencing in approximately 60 minutes. Affirmative, Dr. Rengard. Also, I just wanted to update you on the status of SCP-173. We were able to recapture the anomaly at roughly 12 a.m. last night after it escaped during the experiment. That is very good news, Captain. And I will be speaking with the engineers to understand why that power cut occurred. Now let me have a look at the dossier to see who we shall pick for today's experiment. What happened last night? When I woke up this morning, I was hoping that this was just all some terrible nightmare, but it's real. I really am imprisoned in some horrific underground experimental facility. I've been trying to piece it all together in my mind. The last thing I remember was that guard, Agent Ulgrin, throwing me back into my cell and then saying his last words, "I need to blink." Then there was this hideous crunching sound and the sound of almost a large boulder being dragged across the floor. And then silence. And then throughout the night, I've heard gunshots and screaming and... Wait a second. I think I hear something.
Knock, knock. Are you ready to meet SCP-096?
Wait! Wait!
That sounds like resisting to me. Gas him.
No, wait, I was just... Hi everyone, Malosaur here. Well, I hope you liked the video. Hopefully it... What a beautiful day to be outside. Only a few more hours of hiking until I arrive at the wonderful log cabin that I rented for the weekend. I still can't believe I got such a good deal. That nice old man rented it to me so cheap. He said something about rumors of sightings of some kind of Sasquatch or Bigfoot creature up in the forest near the log cabin. And since the newspapers started reporting these stories, nobody wants to rent his log cabin anymore because they're scared of running into Sasquatch. Poor guy. But hey, I'm not complaining. I don't believe in any ridiculous Bigfoot or Sasquatch fairy tales. If people spreading stories and rumors means that I get a cheap log cabin for the weekend, then I'm not complaining. Just a few more hours of hiking, and then I can finally see it. I can't wait. The cabin looked great in the pictures. Whew, I'm starting to get really tired. And I really don't like the look of those clouds over there. It looks like there could be a storm coming. Oh, maybe I underestimated just how hard this hike would be. I'm still over 10 kilometers from the cabin. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. I still think I can make it to the cabin before nightfall. Wait a second. What is that? Is that a door? Inside a tree? What is this? It looks like a prison cell door. Does it open? Wow. Now, the two important questions are, firstly, why is there what looks to be an underground bunker blocked by a cell door out in the middle of the forest? The second question, probably the more important question, is should I go inside? Well, pretty much every ounce of common sense in my brain is telling me not to go in there. Wow, that really looks creepy down there. Although I am curious as to what could be down there. You know how in horror films, people always do really stupid things, like split up from the group and search through an abandoned house alone, or investigate a creepy noise they heard up in the attic, or, in this case, go into what looks like a prison cell built into a tree in the middle of the wilderness, where apparently there have been Bigfoot sightings spotted up here. Well, I'm not in a horror movie, and I'd like to think that I'm not stupid. Therefore, I'm not going in there. I'm only 10 more kilometers from the log cabin. I definitely can make it before nightfall, and hopefully before those storm clouds get here. Whatever's down there can stay down there. Okay, let's go. Phew, this terrain is worse than I thought. And it's almost nighttime. I still have another 9 kilometers to go. Even though I don't believe in Sasquatch, or Bigfoot, or whatever those rumors said about this place, I really don't want to be out in this forest by myself all night, in the dark, during a storm. I wonder if I should head back to that tree. At least it was sheltered down there, although it was creepy. Why would there be a prison door attached to the tree? Maybe I shouldn't go back. Yeah, I think I should just camp outside. What was that noise? It was probably just the wind. Yeah, just the wind. Okay, no, I think I'm going to turn back and go and find shelter in that tree. Yeah, it looked pretty creepy down there, but anything's better than being stuck out here exposed to the elements and whatever that noise was. Okay, it was only a 20-minute walk back the way I came. If I hurry, I'll be there before nightfall. I definitely don't believe in Sasquatch, but I'm starting to feel a little bit uneasy out here by myself. Okay, let's go. I'll stay inside that tree tonight and leave at sunrise first thing in the morning to finish the hike and get to the log cabin early tomorrow morning. This will all be over soon and I can go and enjoy my weekend. I'm sure everything's going to be okay.
This is the video log of Dr. Zarek. I am the Vice Chief Scientific Research Officer aboard the USS Auriga Deep Space Research Facility. We are currently in the process of preparing patient number 3 for surgery. He is currently unconscious, but has some kind of alien creature attached to his face. The first 2 colonists unfortunately died in the process of attempting to remove what has been eloquently named as facehugger from their faces. The facehugger is a spider-like creature which hatches from an egg. Whilst we are currently doing more and more research on the creatures to further understand them, what we can so far confirm is that they have very finely tuned, well-developed self-defense mechanisms. Upon trying to remove the facehugger from patient 1, the facehugger coiled its tail around the patient's neck. Unfortunately, this led to the asphyxiation of patient number 1, and he died due to lack of oxygen. In the second instance, for patient number 2, we attempted to cut off the digits of the facehugger, thereby, in theory, being able to remove it from the patient's face. Unfortunately, this is where we realized that the facehugger has some kind of concentrated molecular acid for blood. Now, we have a third patient here before us, and we are going to try a slightly different procedure. I am going to attempt to use liquid nitrogen to freeze the tail and the digits of the facehugger. Hopefully, I will be able to remove the specimen without damaging the facehugger, and of course, without damaging the patient. So, let's see how we get on. So you'd say the mission was a success then, Captain?
Roger that, sir. We currently have all remaining surviving members of the LV-426 colonists on board dropships. All but 3 of them have survived.
That's very good news, Captain. How long until you get here? Well, General, the pilot tells me we have about 72 hours before we arrive at the USS Nostromo. Very good, Captain.
General, some of the men have been asking me about contamination procedures. Several of these colonists are clearly infected with some kind of alien parasite. Incoming communication for General Perez.
Don't worry about that for now, Captain. Just follow standard procedure, and we'll sort out the rest when you arrive. Over and out. Hello, this is General Perez.
General, it's Chief Scientific Officer Richter. I was hoping to have a moment of your time, if possible.
Yes, Richter, go ahead.
Well, we have something that we'd like to show you, down in the research facility.
And what exactly is that, Richter?
Well, General, I really think it would be simpler if you just came down here and saw for yourself.
Richter, the last time you did this, I climbed 16 flights of stairs to your science facility, and what did you have to show me?
Well, it was a major scientific breakthrough.
It was a snake.
It was a baby xenomorph. How could you possibly...
Alright then, a baby alien snake. Now listen, I'm not about to waste another hour of my time coming to your...
General, if I may.
The creature that you saw last week, the snake as you called it, well, it's grown, and it's grown quite significantly.
How significantly?
Look, I think it's simpler if you just come and see it. We need to make some decisions, and we need to make them now.
Alright, Richter. This better be good. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
General, I think that was the best call ended.
I'm sick of dealing with these science quacks. This better be good this time, or I'm gonna have...